So, fitness is basically your second name. Since I have known you, you always into fitness. It's like approximately how many years now you into fitness?
I would say I've been into fitness for over 20-something years.
20-something years. Whoa.
It has become so much a part of my life, you know, that if I'm not in a gym, I don't feel good. I don't feel normal. I feel disoriented. I feel like something's missing.
So, for example, let's say you haven't been in a gym for like a week or two, right? How do your body feel not being in a gym for that time?
Well, if I miss a week of gym, when I get back to the gym, I feel like I have not worked out for years. And it's like I'm starting all over. And there are times like when I travel, sometimes I just literally take a break and I don't gym. But when I start back, it's like I'm starting back from scratch.
Okay, understood.
And like I have to pace myself. Like I can't just jump back into it. I have to, you know, pace myself mentally and physically get back into it. From just 1 week of missing gym.
So, and you gym like, let's say for a week, what, 5 times, 6 times?
Yeah, 5 to 6 times most weeks.
And you maintain that consistently for those years going?
Yes, I have. I do. And like I said, it's fitness for me is something I love. It's something that I enjoy. So, like I said, it's part of my life. It's my lifestyle.
Okay.
So it's second nature. It's part of me, part of who I am.
Understood. So like for someone now who new to fitness and, you know, want to get into fitness, since you are someone who has been in fitness for so long, you know, I would say like you are a seasoned fitness person. What sort of advice would you be able to give them? Because I think that fitness is something should be a part of our lives. We know with all these different illnesses that are occurring, for example, our number one problem in Trinidad is diabetes. You know, it's reversible. So you could reverse it by being fit, by drinking a lot of water, eating properly and so forth. So what sort of advice you would give to someone who now starting in a fitness journey?
Well, seeing that you mentioned that, one of the reasons why I actually started into fitness is mainly for health reasons, because my mom was a diabetic.
Okay, didn't know that. Yeah.
Yeah, she was a diabetic, and when I learned that in my younger years, I mean, I'm still young, you know, because of that, I made a lot of lifestyle changes in terms of the way I eat, the things that I consume and don't consume. Like I mentioned to you, I don't drink juice, I don't drink soft drinks. Like I limit my sweets. I'm a chocoholic. So, you know.
Let me interrupt for 1 sec. When last have you drank juice or soft drink?
I can't remember.
That's years.
I can't remember. But there would be like little on-off times when I may like literally crave it and I would have it. Like I wouldn't deny myself. But you're not going to see me just sitting down drinking a whole bottle of Coke or, you know.
Okay.
I might sip something, you know, if I really crave it. But to tell you when the last I've actually, I can't tell you. I really can't. I can't.
All right.
I really can't.
So since gymming and so forth, keeping healthy, you haven't had any complications health-wise, per se?
No.
So you'd advise anyone that who trying to live a healthy lifestyle and trying to avoid going by the doctor regularly, that fitness is the way, but
I think it's an important element in daily life. And although, like I say, it's important, it's one aspect because, like I have experienced it myself. I could go to the gym and I could work out from now till the end of the world, but if I'm not watching my diet, it's still chaotic.
Yes.
So it's a combination. It doesn't stand by itself. You know, you have to add the diet, a good diet with it in order to get good results, in order to not have complications, in order to be healthy.
Understood, yeah.
You know, it's diet and exercise. It goes together.
And I see some people, like myself, for example, I exercise a lot, but my diet is crazy because I tend to crave food in the night. And you know that's the worst thing because I will be sleeping with that food inside of me and waking up in the morning and realize, but hey, I'm not seeing any changes.
I know.
Especially that tummy fat, it's difficult to get down.
Yeah.
So what sort of advice you will give to someone like myself? Because my problem, as I mentioned to you, is eating in the night.
I would tell you, drink hot tea.
Okay.
Or drink water. Because I sometimes get hungry during the night. But I would make it like a habit. I would not eat after a certain time because I don't want the complications attached to it. So even though I'm starving, I would drink water or I drink hot tea. and I would just go and sleep. If like it's like really overbearing, sometimes like I would popcorn and I would eat a little bit of popcorn.
I heard popcorn is really good.
Right?
Yeah.
So beyond that, no, I try not to eat in the night. I
But what time is your lock-off time from not eating in the night?
I don't think I eat after 8.
Okay,
So, like,
but what time you
maybe
go and
7
sleep though?
something.
Because sometimes
About
someone...
11.
Okay, well, all right. Because some people may not eat after 6, but then after they go and sleep 8 o'clock or 9
Yeah,
o'clock.
no.
So
I would probably
you know.
go to sleep like about 11:30.
Okay.
And
yeah.
even if I get hungry within that period, I'll drink water, I'll drink ginger tea, or I'll have the little popcorn. Other than that, I try not to eat late.
Okay.
Because not only that, you don't notice like when you eat late, you get up starving the next
Yes,
day. You're like, you haven't eaten for years.
Yeah.
I don't like that feeling.
So
I don't like that feeling. But to answer your question that you asked previously, what I would advise people is fitness, health and stuff. It's a lifestyle. You have to make it a part of it. It's like getting up in the morning and brushing your teeth, bathing, having a shower. You have to make it a part of your life, because if it is that you just say, okay, today I'm going to the gym, and you don't make it a part of your life, you're not going to continue it. You
Yeah.
find all kind of excuses why, oh gosh, I'll go tomorrow, I'll go next week. But when you make it a part of your life, it's easier for you to follow through with it.
correct. It's like, you know to yourself, you have to prepare for those who have kids to take your kids to go to school. But you now in your fitness journey have to take that same mindset and work it like you need to do that. So you need to take your kids to school, so you need to exercise.
You have to put it
Yeah.
into your schedule. Like
Correct.
I said, like getting up in the morning and when you have to brush your teeth and take a shower, gym has to fit into your schedule. It has to be a part of your lifestyle.
That's the only way it can work.
That's the only how you will continue it, because like I said, you will make all kind of excuses. I'll go tomorrow, I'll go next week, I'll start back next week, I'll start Monday. Have to make it a part of your lifestyle.
So this is something really crazy here. I see a lot of people, they go to the gym, professionals who working in good positions in companies, but for some reason, they may be great at business, but in the gym, it's like, dude, or, young lady, what are you doing? They're doing the exercise totally wrong, and it's like they don't want that instructor. So they could be hurting themselves and not realizing it. So
I mean, and that is
I'm sure
true,
you saw that already.
and I have struggled from that too. I have, matter of fact, I have back issues because of not proper posture. So proper posture is important, but I know a lot of times people don't want to take personal trainers and stuff because you can't afford it.
Okay. Yeah.
So but there's so many stuff online that you can look at, different tutorials, different things that you could just follow.
Follow, yes.
You know?
Yeah. Because like for example, YouTube, that's your university that you could go and type in anything and see a video as to maybe how to do a proper squat.
This is it. And
know,
you could use those things and in that way you don't need to get if you can't afford it.
if you can't afford it, but a personal trainer is vital.
I would
Once you-
think so. Like when I first started, that was something that was mandatory for me because, like I said, I didn't know anything, so I needed to have somebody there who could guide me.
Right, okay.
So if it means that when you now start, you take a personal trainer just to get a feel and understand where the machines are, how to use them, that kind of stuff, that helps. And then afterwards, you could use your online and see how to do different things and do it on your own.
So advice you could give to someone who looking at this video right now and saying, hey, a personal trainer, I may want to invest, but should I invest for a short time? So they could invest maybe for 3 months, 4 months, learn everything, understand it, and then maybe, as you mentioned, go online and just
I would
follow
recommend that if it is that you can't afford it. To understand the machines, the equipment, where they are, how to use them, that kind of stuff, it helps.
Yeah.
It really does help. So if you're starting off, it may, and you need sometimes that gives you a little push too as well. Versus you now starting on your own and you don't know what to do. Like it's a little intimidating sometimes.
And for some people and also they may be wondering, okay, what are some of the prices that personal trainers charge? Because some trainers charge might be 800, 1500. I don't know.
I am no personal trainer, but I really can't tell you exactly, but I think it ranges somewhere around that 12, 15.
Yeah.
It varies.
Yeah. It could be a bit high for someone who know that they have to pay their gym monthly fee, pay for a personal trainer, and also for the supplements to eat healthy.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I mean, it is an expensive journey.
Yeah.
Let's not lie, it is. But I think another option too is I think sometimes trainers have like groups, so maybe it might be less that way.
Okay,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. So that is something as well. But like I said, when you're now starting off, sometimes you need a little extra push and you need someone to just guide you and show you how to use this equipment and that kind of thing. And it really helps.
Yeah. And I see you dressed in your gym wear. Is it that you go into the gym, from here, per se?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
So you are a gym junkie, in other words?
I don't know if I would call myself a gym junkie. Gym is just a part of my lifestyle. It's something that I enjoy doing, something that I'm happy. I mean, it releases what you call it, the good endorphins. What do you call it?
Yes, yeah, endorphins,
So, like I said, it's just a part of my lifestyle. It's just who I am. So, yeah.
And in your last words, what sort of encouragement that you could give to persons who, they find it so hard that they need a motivation? Because I have some people is that if they have like a friend or someone to carry them at the gym, they would go. But some people don't have that. And it's like, I don't know if I could do it by myself.
You have to be your own motivation. You have to want this for yourself. Because even if you go with a friend, it has to be something you want to do for you. You have to be like, okay, yes, I need to do this for myself. You have to want to do this.
And is it...
Because somebody could only encourage you so much. It has to be your decision.
Like for myself, I would say I get motivation to go to the gym in the morning time, but in the evening time, it's a bit challenging for myself because like in the morning, I get that burst of energy, but in the evening, it's like, man, not too inclined to go because when I go, I don't really perform at my best.
I hear you. So in that way, you have to see what works best for you.
Right.
So you might be more morning person. So gym might work best for you on mornings. You might get best results in mornings because you're focused and you're into it. For me, it might be evenings, because it's more relaxed time for me, So it really depends on the individual and what works best for you. There's no, to me, I don't know, like I said, I'm no professional, but morning, evening, once you're getting your workout in.
Okay, understood. All right, awesome.
Because there's sometimes I go mornings and there's sometimes I go evenings. Depends on when I can fit it in. Once I get it in, that's when I do it.
So your goal is every week to achieve at least 5 times going to the gym?
I don't know if I would say that's my goal. It's not necessarily a goal. It's just, it's just what I do. It's just,
a part of you.
It's just a part of what I do. It's what I like. So, yeah. I won't say that I make it my goal to go 5, 6 times. It just happens that way that I go 5, 6 times.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I make it a part of my life. So, yeah.
Okay, all right. So thank you very much for this interview and for this information. Even help myself. I should help a lot of persons as well too, because fitness is something, it really should be a part of your life. Like you could not even said it better than, what you said there. So thank you very much. A pleasure.
Okay. Well, yes.